You know, I think it's a great thing in boxing when you finally got somebody that tells the truth about Bill Haney, what Bill Haney really is. It's a great thing when you got somebody who says that Bill Haney ain't nothing but a social media troll, a 100-year-old social media troll. Y'all seen Bill Haney fake call out to Brian Norman Jr. yesterday. Brian Norman Jr. did an interview on Fight Hype. The man basically disrespected Bill Haney and everything the man stand for. Check it out.
There wasn't no back and forth on Twitter. He loved the social media. He liked to play it with social media.
Brian Norman Jr. is not with no type of Twitter war. Y'all know what I say about Twitter. If you go back and forth on Twitter all day, if you got time to go back and forth on Twitter all day, it just goes to show how broke you is and how much you don't value your own personal time. If you go back and forth on Twitter all day, it just goes to show how lame you truly is. But Brian Norman Jr. basically said that one day he gonna definitely have to fight Devin Haney. Bill Haney made the call out, now he gotta stand on that.
No matter what, I'm gonna have to fight Devin Haney.
And the man who got the longest 15 minutes of fame in the history of boxing, I'm talking about Lamont Rose Jr., the wannabe gangster, aka the college kid, aka Mr. PG County, aka the man who admitted he grew up with both parents in the suburbs, rich as hell. The man posted, "We working late tonight, 11:13. My question is, did you hold that camera below your chin so you could look taller in this picture? Did you hold that camera right below your chin so it could look like people looking up at you knowing damn well you are 4'11"? That's my real question, bro. Did you hold the camera below your chin so you could look taller in this picture?
This stuff don't faze him.
And has anybody ever heard of Global Combat Selective? I never heard of it. But apparently that's the promotion that Deontay Wilder will be fighting on next. Not PBC, not Riyadh Season, not The Zone. Deontay Wilder will be fighting on Global Combat Collective. It's crazy because it's pay-per-view. Deontay Wilder is fighting on pay-per-view after just getting slapped inside that ring. He'll be taking on Tyrell Anthony Herndon. Who the hell is this? I really couldn't tell you. 24 wins. 5 losses, the man got 15 knockouts, and the man been put to sleep 4 times. Of course, Deontay Wilder gonna fight this man. I don't know who Herndon is, but I'm definitely gonna be rooting for the man. Deontay Wilder, the most unskilled heavyweight champion in boxing history. LDBCK for life.
But we don't talking about the streets.
And the biggest joke of the day gotta go to Shakur Stevenson. The man think he a comedian, the man think he is funny, the man is not funny at all whatsoever. The man was reading a quote from Mr. William Zepeda. William Zepeda said, quote, "I don't think Shakur got the balls that Tevin Farmer got. When Shakur feels my punches, he not gonna be like Farmer and stand there and fight with me."
You got 27 knockouts, I got 11 knockouts, and I punch harder than you.
Zepeda got more knockouts than you, bro. How you gonna say you punch harder than Zepeda? You do not punch harder than William Zepeda. You might be more fast than Zepeda, but you do not punch harder than the man. You wish you had the power of William Zepeda. Imagine Shakur Stevenson thinking that he punched harder than anybody. Imagine Shakur Stevenson pretending he a power puncher. And could y'all imagine if a boxing promoter put out a tweet like this? First off, let me just say that Turki Al-Ashiki is destroying the sport of boxing. Turkey is bad for boxing. Turkey is bad for the sport of boxing. The man tweeted, "I'll be very upset if Berlanga and Zepeda knock out Shiraz and Shakur. We have big plans for Shiraz and Shakur, and this result would be a complete disaster." I think what Turkey is trying to say is that them scorecards will be filled out in favor of Shakur Stevenson and Mr. Shiraz. Shakur Stevenson and Mr. Shiraz will be up on the scorecards before the fight even gets started.
Corruption in boxing. Follow the money.
Shakur Stevenson, believing that he actually punches hard, tweeted, "It could actually go the other way, meaning he could knock out William Zepeda. Yeah, alright. Oscar can't fight for him, and even if he could, I would whoop both them in the same night."
Gervonta Davis is a great fighter.
I could bet any one of y'all that Shakur Stevenson will not even drop William Zepeda. He ain't stopping nobody. Shakur Stevenson don't got it in him to stop anybody at 135, a legit 135 pounder. And let's be real, Turki Al-Ashiki only got plans for Mr. Hamza Shiraz because Hamza Shiraz is a very lost individual, just like Turki. This man on Twitter say, "We know you got big plans for Mr. Hamza Shiraz." As y'all can see, it is the video of Mr. Turki Al-Ashiki telling Hamza Shiraz, "You are down on the official scorecards," meaning Turki Al-Ashiki got them judges in his pocket. And I know Jake Paul fight on Saturday against Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., a washed up fighter. Low key, I'm not even trying to see that fight. I bought the event to watch Kid Austin beat the brakes off that Philadelphia, Pennsylvania clown Mr. Tevin Farmer. I did an interview with Kid Austin and his pops earlier. They was disrespecting the man. Matter of fact, it was funny as hell. I'm buying the fight for this here fight, you know what I mean?
We going to retire him.
Yeah.
Yo, it's up to me. The paramedics gonna take his ass out there. We going to.
He did tell Tevin face to face.
I told him face to face. What's gonna happen when the paramedics pick you up?
Oh shit! Oh my god! I like that type of shit, bro. Hey, motherfucking stretcher gonna pick his ass up. I like that.
No, this is real. This ain't no tennis. He already got Tourette's with that man. We about to hurt that man.
Oh shit! Yeah.
That is not me.
I said it right to Tevin. It ain't like nobody being phony.
No. Hey, he got Tourette's, bro.
It's worn there.
I want to know. Yeah, which one is his good eye?
No, it switched when this one goes straight, then that one turn that other way.
So this would be his right eye.
So it's always a blind spot.
Oh, so
Whichever one is straight, the
front.
other eye don't see the straight.
So he can't see out of that eye right there?
No, he could see out of it, but it only see the hooks coming. When one eye looking straight, the other one see the hooks.
So
he's not gonna see the hook. I mean, he not gonna see the jab.
You know how most people eyes see like this? They can see jabs coming, they can see a hook coming around. His eyes face dead, so this whole side is blind. Then when
you're not gonna see that motherfuckers coming, bro. You're not gonna see it coming
at all. At all.
At man's eyes, bro.
Jump out your body and just kind of, you know what I'm saying, get the win. Or are you looking entertained? Because it's a Jake Paul undercut.
One thing I learned southpaw, especially with the stuff that happened in Saudi, and just seeing different people flip on you. At the end of the day, yeah, you gotta perform to a point where you want people satisfied. You want people to buy the.
Can you elaborate on that? I'm gonna cut you out, brother. Can you elaborate on that real quick for the people who don't know?
Just like how what happened in Saudi, how I had to pull out the fight, and well, not me, yeah, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like I couldn't fight, so a lot of people now it was okay. We're rooting for Kid Austin. We hope Kid Austin win. To they ducked all this other stuff. So like I was saying. You gotta perform well to have people put their butts in seats. But at the end of the day, you don't gotta be a people pleaser. You go in and fight how you gonna fight. Because at the end of the day, I'm starting to see when it's just you, it's just you. When I was going through the depressed phase after the Saudi situation, nobody was there but my family. So I'm not going in to, live up to the expectations of how people expect me to fight. Oh, we expected him to come in like Sean Porter or, wild, aggressive. I'm going to fight the game plan that my dad gives me and we execute it. If the fight happens to be, let's just say, a fight where people thought was boring, I'm cool with it because nobody's ever outboxed Tevin Farmer. So that would be an accomplishment to me. If it happens to a fight where I got to bang it out with Tevin, because that would be exciting, so be it. So I'm just going in there to win, get that belt. And, like I said, I couldn't bring the green belt to my son, but I can bring this continental belt back. So
we don't talking about the streets. We're talking about boxing.